Welcome to week 5 of the morning Lenten meditations. We're going to start by getting relaxed, settling your mind and your body, breathing in and breathing out. And this week we're going to focus on the Apostle John and the part of us that is like John. Tuning into the Apostle John, he is simple, devoted, huge-hearted, he is very heart-focused in all ways. He feels a consuming love for Jesus. A passionate, radiant, total adoration of the Christ. He doesn't need reason or logic or scripture or anyone else to tell him who Jesus is. He sees him. He feels the reality of God. And he is completely devoted from that moment on. He is so tender-hearted. That he grieves for everyone who treats Jesus poorly or doesn't understand him. He longs to be close to Jesus at all times. And although it breaks his heart to imagine Jesus crucified, he trusts Jesus completely and knows that if Jesus says it's right and it's good and necessary, then it is. And he does not resist it like Peter does. He is willing to embrace a total love for Jesus, knowing that it comes with heartbreak. He chooses actively a love that comes with loss, that comes with heartbreak. And he trusts in the death because he trusts in the resurrection. And even when everything else in him wants to give up, he is faithful. He is present. He is loving. This part of you has a certainty based entirely in love and affection. A part of your heart loves so much that it's willing to lose, it's willing to grieve, it's willing to let go of things it's so attached to, because it trusts in the goodness, in the godness within you. Breathe into that part, let it expand. Let it nurture you. Feel the big, radiant expansiveness of that loving place, that devotional place. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice that this place is not perfect. It has not achieved total union. It's still bound by a goodness and badness mentality. It feels so guilty when it cannot imitate Jesus, the Christness, when it fails to be as self-sacrificing, as calm, as powerful, as loving as the Christ. It's still prone to shame feelings and to believing in the separateness. But it has that high end of good and bad feeling of incredible longing to imitate Christ Sophia. A desire to learn how to sacrifice without fear or resentment. The desire to be one with God. And this longing and total commitment, unwavering, unquestioning, absolute devotion to the work, to the nature, and the path of Christ Sophia, to the path of service and transformation. This part of you is an anchor to your soul, to the purposes and work and mission of your soul. Tuning into it, breathing into it, honoring it and nurturing it, coming back to it when times are hard. This is the anchor that gets us through the storms of doubt and fear, of dryness, and boredom, and disconnection, dark nights of the soul. This is the anchor, the part of you that is absolutely sure with every fiber of its being that it wants to get as close to God as it can, that it wants to serve as closely to the pattern of Jesus and Mary as it can, that it wants to love and unify and stay in the shadow and the footsteps of its most beloved masters. This is your anchor. Honor it, strengthen it, love it, nurture it. Feel the gratitude for that part of you. That gratitude that's for the part that stays steady when things are hard. Gratitude for the love, for the devotion, for the movement that carries you in the most difficult times, and which elevates you in the most joyful times, which revels in the light and the love of God. Breathe in and breathe out, enjoying the beauty of this part. Enjoying the devotion and love there. And letting it settle and expand in your being. Remember that you can tune into this anytime in your day. It's always there. It's always with you. And the more you attend to it, the more connected you can feel to it in your everyday life. Breathing in and breathing out, paying attention to this feeling for the rest of your meditation time.